Alright, hey guys, welcome back. So I got a quick lesson for you today. This is a really fun old song. If you know, you know. I heard this a lot growing up. This is one of those songs you'd always be bumping in your car with, 312s in the back, making everybody's house rattle as you drove through the neighborhoods. I heard it the other day. I had Pandora's Shuffle going on, and this song popped up. It really sparked a lot of nostalgia for me. So I said, I'm going to sit down and figure out that riff. And so that's what we're going to do today. It sounds really easy. It is a little more complex than it sounds on the surface with some of the picking and the phrasing, but it's really not too bad. We're pretty much just going to work out of a F minor 7, a G sharp triad, and just arpeggiate some power chords with some palm muting. Now you could use a capo, I guess, if you wanted to. Put a capo on the first fret and make this easier, if you're a bitch. But let's just go ahead and do it this way, right? Because you're not always going to have a capo around. What if you want to play this at a party and nobody's got a capo? You're just not going to play it. So it's always good to do things, whenever you can. Kind of try to do things the hard way. It'll make you a better guitar player. Alright, so the song's going to start out with this kind of bass slide. Alright, and then we get into the part. So the slide's really not that important. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Just kind of gives you some momentum leading into the guitar part. And then after you do that little slide, this is going to be where we do our F minor 7 triad here, okay? We're basically barring E, A, D, and G on the first fret with your index finger, and then have 3rd fret on the A string with your ring finger. But we're not going to play the G sharp, so you're really just playing F, C, and E flat. Okay, and we're going to arpeggiate that, just E, A, D. And then after you hit E, A, D, let all these notes ring out. Let that D string keep ringing. Bring your ring finger up to the low E string on the 3rd fret. Alright, and then walk that up with your pinky to the 4th fret on the low E. And just keep that E and A and D string all ringing together, okay? So you want to hear that at the end. Alright. Okay, and then after you let that 4th fret E string ring out, put your ring finger down on 3rd fret on the A string and bar D and G on the 1st fret. Okay, this will be our G sharp triad. Alright, and then we have our root doubled with that G sharp on the 1st fret, right? Okay, so then just pick 3 on the A string, D to G on 1st fret, and then back to D and A. Alright, and that'll be the first half, okay? Then we're going to walk up and palm mute these little power chords. We're just going to have B flat, C to C sharp. Alright, so you have 1 on A, 3 on D and G. Keep your palm on the bridge there. And just kind of let some of these kind of ring out a little more. Play it real staccato. I just kind of let the G string ring out slightly more than the A and the D string. And it's kind of all about the timing, right? So you just got to listen to the song, play along to it, because the timing is kind of funky. I'm just going to play it like the white boy I am and just try to get it as close as I can. So you just have your B flat, 1, 3, 3. I just kind of go down, up, down. It's going to be important to alternate pick the last part, all right, to really get it, that poppy staccato kind of sound. And then I just kind of slide up into C power chord, 3 on A, D and G on 5. And then real quick, walk into C sharp, take that same shape up a half step, have 4 on A, 6 on D and G. And just kind of let those ring out, right? Because I'm sliding in from C to C sharp, and I'm not picking the D, but when I slide in, it kind of rings out anyway, right? So, okay, and then we're going to do this little lick. We're just going to hit A again after you hit it once. Let it ring out. Then you're going to hit A again on 4. Then alternate pick down up. Do 4 on A, then 6 on D twice, then go down up twice on the G string on the 6th fret, then hit D on 6 and slide off of it, okay? Just kind of let that G ring out on that last one, okay? So the first pass at it, you'll have... Alright, then we're going to repeat it. We're just going to change some of the phrasing, right? So you just go right back into it. Don't do the slide. Just go right back into your F minor 7 triad here. Now this time, I will pick the low E. The first time he doesn't pick it, but I kind of do pick it throughout the rest of the song. I'll pick it twice when I get to that G sharp on the 4th fret. And then I'll just go 4, 3, 1, 1, 4 on the low E, 3 on A, and get 1 on D and G, and then just arpeggiate it back, D to A. Okay. Now this is where it'll change. We'll do the same walk up. This time though, after we hit that A once, and you slide into it, we're going to do a down up, hit it twice on the A string on 4, then just hit it once on D on the 6th fret, then hit it twice on G on 6, and just slide off of 6 on D like we did the first time, right? Alright, so the second time we go... Alright, you can kind of mess with the palm muting and everything, and just kind of find your own way of playing it, right? There's really no right or wrong way. You can kind of mess with changing up the notes and messing with some of the feel and the timing. It's at 82 beats a minute. I just made a little drum and bass loop on my drum machine to play along to. But that's the whole tune, right? And sometimes I forget to do that little twice on the A string. It doesn't matter, man. Like I said, just kind of play whatever you want to play, right? Alright, so that's everything. Practice slow, have fun. See you next time.